Welcome to the yet another video. It's gonna be a very local scenario, so let's start. And first of all, I want to tell you about my previous video, which I made somewhere here. Here I say that I sold 5% of my portfolio, and I had two reasons for this. So the first one was the bearish divergence on the RSI. As you can see here, the second high is higher than the previous, but on the RSI it looks different. And the second reason was this blue line, which is 200 moving average, weekly moving average, and in the past that was the biggest support probably. So right now we kind of logically to expect that it's gonna be our resistance, and I was right, as you can see, because the price is lower right now. And you can also see two different scenarios, orange scenarios on the chart right now. This is probably the most real scenarios, and I'm gonna explain you why right now. And to make this analysis much more deep, I want to show you this S&P chart. And I told you about this line a lot of times because this is the most important line on the chart right now. And you can see five red circles, and each red circle is the place where the price communicated somehow with this resistance. Now it's a support for us. So we have been rejected a lot of time, but then we broke through this line. We had this resistance. I made my prediction, this orange line, that we will go down and then up again. And as you can see, right now is very important moment, because this is probably the perfect place for taking a long position, because the ratio here is incredible. I mean, we can move our stop loss just here and along it. And the most important thing for all of the markets is here, because we need to be higher than this line. That's super important. I mean, this is as important as never before. Until we're higher on this chart than this line, all of the markets, I mean stocks market, crypto market, they looks bullish, because that's why it's super important. I mean, yeah. So honestly, last few days S&P looks very interesting, because we have a new gap every day. Look at this. We created this one, closed, created another one, closed. Here we had a gap. And so as you can see, just a few hours ago we have been rejected from this resistance line. I hope we're going to be higher. And let's return to the Bitcoin chart. So as I said, we have the most possible scenarios, the most real scenarios. And the first one is very comfortable for us, because I opened new long position here. I saw that we have a bullish divergence, as you can see on the RSI right now. So I opened it somewhere here, and I expect that I've already moved my stop loss to break even, so it doesn't matter. I expect that the price will go by this scenario first of all, because that's what I expected. But it's okay to change your scenario if you see that the price doesn't follow your plan which you created before. It's okay to change your mind. And for me, whatever happened is comfortable, because first of all, my entry price is very close to 17,000 K, which is much more lower than this resistance. For us, it's a support right now. And I sold 5% of my portfolio here. I had very profitable long position. I showed you this in my video before, and this is our probably the most real scenario. We expected 28K all the time, and if the price on the S&P chart just go up, we can expect the same from the Bitcoin. So it's very real. But in this case, we need to understand that probably we create even more stronger bearish divergence on the RSI chart. So it's okay. After this, probably we will go down. The second scenario, and to be honest, more powerful scenario, is this one. And if we see some flat on the S&P chart, we can say that probably right now we can expect these movements from the Bitcoin chart. Why I like it? First of all, In this case, we can say that we have an accumulation as we had here. I explained it to you how it works. So here we had a distribution, then we got a small accumulation, then we had a pump. So probably it's gonna work the same. And in this case, we can expect much more higher prices, like 30 ticks, maybe even more. We can identify this pattern like an inverted head and shoulders, as you can see right now. If we count the target, it's going to be very close to 40k, but I don't think that we should take care about this right now. The only thing we can say is that we can expect higher targets. Let's say 34, 36 right now, then we can change it. It doesn't matter right now. And what is important in this scenario, we cannot update this, we cannot go down or lower than this level, which is 20,800, because in this case price start this chart will start to look bearish, which is bad. And more importantly, we cannot spend a lot of time here. We cannot accumulate like until April. It's too long. All right. We can also say, we have to say, because we need to have a plan for whatever happened, that the price will go down. I mean, right now is really possible, because it depends on the S&P chart. If we will close, if we close just a few candles lower than this resistance, probably this is going to be our main scenario. Why I'm so calm? I sold here 5% of my portfolio. My entry price is 17,000k, and I sold almost all of the altcoins which I had. I mean, I sold half of my altcoins because the majority of them made 100%. So I just sold the half, and literally all of my altcoins right now, they are for free. So it's a very comfortable situation for me. Whatever happened, I have a profit. I can sell it. If I see that the price go down, I can sell it in a profit. But I do believe in one of these scenarios, because yesterday I checked all of the Glassnode metrics. They are super bullish. They are literally as bullish as never before. I was very excited, and all of them say that the bottom has been passed, which I do not believe in, because I can admit a lot of scenarios where we can update the bottom. I mean, I made a lot of videos, and all the time I told you that we are very close to the bottom, and right now we can make a bounce. But now I see that after this bounce we can go down, and we can easily update the bottom. We can be much more lower. It doesn't matter. I honestly, I don't think that we should look at the chart like this. I mean, if the bottom has been passed, we can just don't care and long it. That's not how it works. So and that's not the topic of this video. I will explain you it later. What is important is that what we can expect. I think that we will have one of these scenarios which I showed you before, bullish scenarios. In a very short term, I'm gonna close my long. I'm gonna close at least half of my long somewhere here. I've already moved my stop loss to break even, and yeah, that's it. Let's open Ethereum chart, because I know you like it. Yeah, so here we can see even small bearish wedge, but that's not really important, because right now we are trying to break through this powerful resistance, so it's okay. And here we have an imbalance. Yeah, I also opened the Ethereum long, and my entry price is 1,645, something like this. So right now it's approximately in the place where the price right now, and here we have imbalance, so I will close my long 100% of my long here close to this imbalance. More importantly, if we have this bounce on the S&P chart, I mean, if the price go up on the S&P chart exactly as I predicted by this orange line, that looks dangerous. And the price on the Bitcoin chart will go higher very quickly without any retracements. I'm gonna sell almost all my portfolio. If we will see if we see that altcoins are pumping, I'm gonna sell very very uh, important. I don't know how to say. I mean, that's bad. We need to sell. We will have a crash in this case. I'm gonna sell it, especially if altcoins will pump. Exactly. So that's all what I wanted to say in this video. Press thumbs up, subscribe, of course, and see you probably on Friday.